Welcome back, everyone. We are to die for. My name is Aaron. I'm the DM, as always. Forever DMs. I feel your pain. Anyway, hope that you've watched everything up to this point. If not, welcome. First time, go back, watch some other recap stuff. Have fun.
Oh, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you
Please.
click the little bell for notifications, you'll know every time we upload a short or a video.
Hey, so we're here.
Ta-da. I'm
Keep-
not doing the editing to
forgetting
make
that
that
this is my
appear
camera,
magically.
not
Anywho, too much work. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and start with our introductions. This time we're going to mix it up, though, starting on my right.
Hey, I'm Tim. I play Maz Demundi, the Luxodon cleric.
I am Alyssa. I play Eala, the High Elf Reborn Warlock.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm playing Boz, the Wood Elf Druid.
Hi, I'm Helene. I'm traumatized.
You're Helene?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. I thought you were
She is the
Michaela.
trauma.
I'm having an identity crisis, okay? I don't know who I am anymore.
And we also have Jaden with us on the side. If you would have watched the last two episodes, you would have known his character died. So he is here. So spoilers, probably someone new is going to join, but
Who knows?
he gets to stay quiet until then. We will banish you.
Challenge. Oh, wait.
I'm already
You don't,
finished. What do you mean?
you don't have that spell yet.
I'm like, I could get another,
Power of Christ compels you.
power of
It is
hell
a third.
banishes you.
All right. Without further ado, we are to die for. We're going to get into it, starting with our recap. So last time, Azure, the barbarian tiefling, had been slain in combat, kind of a weird way, after the party was doing favors, trying to get some information, ended up putting a cursed item onto a right-hand man of a gang's arm, while Eala took him to a brothel as the setup point. Putting on the bracelet caused the man to become enraged and also burst into terrifying flames. Azure went down in the following commotion, and as he went down, Kron was the Warforged NPC that's with the party. It was just those three in the building, where Helene, Masamune, and Boz were outside. Hearing the commotion, they started to run around and started to climb the scale. Well, Boz wild shaped into a lizard. Helene just was able to climb. Maz was a little too big to fit through a window, so he stood on the bottom, or not on the bottom, but in the alleyway. When they got up, specifically Helene and Boz, in and through the window, instead of seeing Azure just unconscious there with Eala and Kron present and maybe trying to help him, Kron was also down, and they saw not Eala, but what seemed to be Eala's patron, Hel, the goddess of death, basically possessing her body. And they watched as Hel, possessing this form, shoved her fist into Azure's chest and ripped out what seemed to be his soul, unhinge her jaw, and shove it down her throat, before then giving an ominous warning to both Boz and Helene, as they were the only ones there who were conscious to see this. So, from that point, Eala then passed out and returned back to her natural form and natural colors. Kron started to awake, but at this point, Helene was in a lot of shock. She was also absent for this episode. So Boz took charge, told Kron to pick up Eala. He picked up Helene, who had also snagged the remnants of the cursed item, and they went barreling out of the brothel. Maz provided some cover in the form of fog cloud when they got outside, and they then were able to get away without too much additional issues. They met at a bar, kind of discussed what happened, had a little bit of a therapy healing through alcohol before both Masamunde and Boz went back to the Gambits, gang that they were working with, and who was the ones that originally gave them the cursed item. They reported back what the item had done, and in return for giving the Gambits that cursed bracelet again, the Gambits shared that not only was it another one of the gangs, the Silvers, who they initially snagged that item from, but the Silvers seemed to be importing additional cursed items. Not on a super large scale, but still about, you could say, about a box a month, hidden in different shipments. With this knowledge, the party then headed back to Lucians, where they were able to eventually get a long rest, with Maz watching over Eala, Boz watching over Helene, and Kron just being Kron.
He watched over the hallway.
Yeah. During this time, once Eala came up, it was also discovered that she had lost her sight. Waking up in the morning, everyone seems to be feeling at least a little bit better. Eala's sight is returning, and after a bit of a ruckus at breakfast that resulted in Lucian getting pegged with a boysenberry pastry, was it?
Mm-hmm.
The party.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that happening.
Yeah.
Uh,
Specifically, Eala, Kron, Maz, and Boz.
Oh, right.
Actually, no. Just Maz, Boz, and Eala are setting out. Helene is still in the room, and Kron was given strict orders to guard and make sure that Helene could not slip away. He is babysitting you.
He's Helene sitting.
Yep. And that is where we're going to go ahead and pick up. So, to start off, Helene, you, as we've just recapped, have been very traumatized. You are fully awake. You are very aware of your surroundings. You're coming to a little more, still in a level of shock, but you find yourself... Don't worry, we'll edit out the sound. But you find yourself in a very nice big room that you know you slept in last night. But everything else is still kind of a blur. You are warm, maybe don't have any sensation of hunger. And Kron is just sitting in the corner quietly, watching you, but not like staring at you. Like he's trying to be the...
Like, that's really creepy.
Yeah, he's
just
trying
like-
to be the polite of like, hey, I'm trying to mind my own business, but he knows you well enough to make sure that if he sees you like move towards the window, like he probably has to stop you. But is there anything you would like to do at this point?
I would assume that Helene would probably just be quiet and sitting on the bed for a little while, just knees pulled up to her chest, just staring into the void like that had to have been a bad dream. That had to have been a bad dream. And then probably just stand up and just walk out the door and start wandering the hallways. Maybe look for a bathroom first and then just wander and see if I can find anybody else.
Okay. As you go up, Kron immediately also stands up, and seeing as you're not going towards the window but the doorway, he, lets you, but then closely follows. Not right over top of you, but, a little bit.
Right on my heels.
Yeah. And as you go to the bathroom, like, he first, like, checks in, and he doesn't let you shut the door real quick, and he's like, wait, looks in, like, oh, okay. And
He's
he
making
closes
sure
it,
there's
like,
no windows.
he checked to make sure there wasn't windows that you could just
Keep me
disappear
safe.
through.
I can't
Toilet
climb through the
ninjas.
windows?
He made sure there wasn't windows in this bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do my business, and then I'm going to start wandering through Lucian's mansion and try to go to the breakfast area and see if anybody is in the building. Or if I'm just completely alone here and they left me.
So I'll say that at this point, they did already head out. Lucian is still there. And
I thought Eala and Lucian were gonna go to a bathhouse.
That's right. Forgot about that. So, Eala and Lucian's not there. There are some other people there, but I would say, when you start kind of looking around, do you ask Kron anything? No?
I would have told Kron where we were going, by the way, for sure.
I'm just going to roll an insight for Kron. See if he can...
You can probably tell that I'm, like, looking around to see, but I'm also dead inside, so I'm kind of just...
Me too.
Yep.
You're more literally, you're more metaphysically.
Yeah. All right. So as you start just kind of wandering around, he does just kind of go and as gently as he can ask, like, is there anything I can get you? They said they'd be back in a bit and were worried that you might run off, and they were kind of concerned for your well-being.
I'm just going to turn around and walk towards the garden area that we rolled around in the dirt and go out back.
Okay. He follows you out there.
I'm just going to go sit outside for a while.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
So, jumping then, and let's go ahead and go to Eala and Lucian.
Oh, goody.
So,
I'm thinking in the process we also stopped by my place, one for like a change of clothes, and two so I could get my staff so I could give somebody back their sword.
Yes, you could definitely do that.
Okay.
So, after swinging by your shop where you pick up those belongings that you mentioned, he then takes you to the same bathhouse that you guys have been to 2 other times now. So,
Okay.
3rd time. You guys go into a more private section. And as you guys kind of get in, like, Lucian's been quieter. Not quiet, but quieter. Commenting on just other stuff. And you definitely can tell that this is a new situation that he's been in. It's not that he's totally uncomfortable, but you can definitely sense that he's waiting for you to kind of break the ice on it.
Okay. Once we like get in the water and
Which
everything,
he helps you down with
yeah.
your eyesight.
I am just gonna like soak all the way up to like here, so I'm just like a head with hair floating out. Lucian, I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened, but I didn't know that could happen.
It doesn't seem like that's something that, well, I can't say it happens frequently by any means, but has it ever happened to you before, potentially? Are there any periods where you feel like you've lost your eyesight before?
When I first woke up, what, like 50 years ago or something like that in the capital, I remember that. And it was very hard for me to see. And then I remember a time or two when I was up north. But again, I just remember having bad eyesight and my eyes hurting, and you know, they've progressively gotten worse, and that's why I don't like going into the light as much.
So perhaps this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
That's terrifying.
But I agree. So, do you have any idea what might have prompted hell to possess you?
I'm behind on collecting souls for her.
Ah.
When we were in...
And you thought I was bad.
You are nothing. You are boysenberry cake compared to... I don't want to insult her because with my luck she'll pop up and ream me again.
Yes, let's not. I'd prefer not to have my soul ripped out.
And, you know, I don't remember any deity before her. Like, I remember bits and pieces when I was alive, but I don't remember her. And then all of a sudden when I woke up, that's the only person I knew. Or goddess, I should say.
Well, it seems like there's a lot that you don't know, and understandably so. But instead of spending all of our time worrying about the unknown, what do you want to have happen? I think it's important to set a goal, so that way you can at least feel like you're progressing somehow.
As stupid as this is, I want to live. I'm
Hell does not seem very conductive to that.
No, not at all. And, you know, I think I was asked at one point if I was okay being who I was. And I was. But now after this, I don't think I am.
I can't say I've experienced something like that before. But given how everything is, well, let me talk to some acquaintances of mine who are more knowledgeable in the divine and see if I can maybe find you some answers as to at least how to get out of your own contract here.
Yes, I'm assuming she'll be around a lot more now. Because apparently I've gotten on her bad side.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
maybe take a trip to the local graveyard. Be able to maybe put some payments down in advance or something like that.
I think I have 2 somewhere. But I don't know.
That's a whole other set of questions. And we'll say at this point, the remainder of your time in the tub, unless there was anything else specific you wanted to ask Lucian.
No, it's mostly gonna be like, hey, can it's kind of gross, but I need you to help me to clean out these stitches and restitch me type situation.
He very begrudgingly does it.
Yeah.
Very begrudgingly.
And I very begrudgingly ask it.
Yeah.
But
Which just creates a whole other type of uncomfortable situation.
yeah.
So.
And she's like, ow, too tight, too tight. He's like, cinched waist. She's like,
Stay in their organs.
right.
All right. So, the rest of your time is spent just getting clean with Lucian.
Yeah.
Before eventually heading back to his place.
With his help, because still can't see very well.
Yep. I would say, though, since you guys probably aren't going to spend too long of a time there, you will get back before the others.
Okay.
So you will find Helene with Kron still in the garden, potentially. Okay. So we'll put a pause on that. We will now go to Boz and Mazdamunde. So
Hooray!
you guys said that you were going to report back to Zinna, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So decent kind of walk, but you eventually get there. And especially Boz, with your familiarity with the place and the guards' familiarity with you upon Zinna's instruction, you're led right up to her.
By all means, boss, take the lead.
Yeah.
Boz tends to walk. I'll walk a little faster once I pass the second checkpoint.
Okay.
Almost anxious.
He's gonna go see his girlfriend.
All right. So you get up there, and as you're going, you're led down a hallway, same one that you've met her in. It's going to go right back to her office. And you're told, well, actually, as you're led up there, we'll say the butler leading you up there kind of knocks at the door, and you hear Zenna's voice from inside. It's like, yes, come in.
Before we enter, I put my hand to go start opening the door, and I'm like, so, do you want to handle this? And I used to is tight and whatnot.
I'll do most of the talking, but I may refer to you for some of the things we've seen.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan, boss. And I open the door for you.
All right.
What a gentleman.
So you open up the door, you find her
Slap
again,
one- No.
full business mode, going over tons of documents. Although, Maz, I would say you notice this more than Boz does, but her expression does seem to lighten some at the sight of Boz. So,
Okay,
as you go in, it's like, oh, it's good to see you. Have you already found out what you were looking for? Do you
yeah,
have some information?
Zenna, it's nice to see you again. He says I say very practically, like I was thinking about it.
Roll a performance check.
I hope it's awful.
It's 10.
It's 10.
Not terrible, but not great.
It's not terrible. It is definitely the practiced. You got the timing right, but the tempo of it was still pretty.
Just like
It's
no
nice
inflection.
to
Yeah.
see you again.
Yes.
Hey, it's getting closer.
She stifles a giggle. It's like, it's great to see you too.
Well, we could catch up some, or we can get right to business. It's up to you.
How she kind of looks over at Maz, like, we'll just get right to business.
Okay. Well, we have some good news and some bad news. We'll start with the bad news because it's probably the worst. As
Yeah, it's not
Duh.
we were able to find some information to get some information, because you know how that goes. You find information, then leads you. But during the part where we were doing a favor for somebody else, one of our party members didn't make it out.
There was like a childlike joy in Maz's face when he was listening to him sort of explain everything, and then he said that, and then it definitely, the sheen sort of faded for a minute.
Just laughing at the lack of charisma that's just blundering.
Yeah.
just
Was
a little
enjoying,
bit.
I mean,
Yeah.
enjoying every second of this interaction because
And
they
you're
are
like,
both
oh
awkward
yeah,
as
he
fuck.
died.
But you know.
So she takes a moment, and she went from like kind of laughing herself to then stopping and seeing your guys' face like she was about to ask something, and goes like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Which one?"
It was
She's like, I hope it wasn't Eala. I need her advice.
it was our tiefling friend, Azure.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
The quiet one.
Yes, the quiet one. He was
I'm
pretty
sorry
good.
for your loss.
Yes, we will miss him, especially Helene, our friend. She was really close to him, so it's going to be tough to move on without him. But unfortunately, we will have to because we have to keep moving. That's the way the world works.
Death comes.
Unfortunately, so, but it is very true.
The good news is, though, is that after our little task, my friend Maz here was able to get some information that you were looking for.
Okay. And what is the useful information?
Oh well, for starters, the Silvers are making some crazy plays. They're shipping in these really dangerous magic items. I mean, like, put one on and it cooks a man inside out in less than a minute. Yeah, and they've been getting in lots of these items once a month, every month for a while now. They've been stocking up for something big. They've got some sort of silent backer, but they are loaded with dangerous magic items.
You see her lean back some.
But it's a slow and steady kind of thing. It ain't all at once. They've been cautious about it.
The regularity of it is, while most concerning, I think is also the most revealing, if anything. I think you're right. They definitely must have a backer to be able to be pulling something off to this extent. And if not a backer, they're at least deep enough into the pockets of someone that they're paying them off. Either way, though, this gives me at least enough to start some other investigating. Because if I can find out who that is, that'll give me a significant advantage. But given the loss of your friend and your already exposure to this incident, I do have to ask you, should I be worried about any potential rumors or concerns tying this back to you guys?
Nothing that would lead to you, I don't think.
Not what I asked.
Tie back to us. There's not many people that know. I would say there's maybe, 6 people in this town that know Azure was actually associated to us in any way.
Still not exactly what I was asking, and
And
your
none of-
avoidance is starting to concern me.
Well, none of them are associated with the Silvers.
Let me rephrase this. You reported of how it can cook a man alive.
Yeah.
You were in an incident where you had your tiefling friend die. Something obviously went down.
Yeah.
Just obviously. So what I'm asking is, how big of news is this going to be? And how many people are going to know that it was your group?
How many people know it was us? Very few, if any at all. As far as people that know what went down, it's probably pretty unclear, to be honest.
I like how he just beats around the bush. He's like, I'm not going to tell you the answer.
I didn't see the exact specifics that it went down. Right, I wasn't in the room. I was at the base of the operations, keeping his goons sort of distracted, kind of thing. Right, but none of them made eyes. None of them identified anybody. We was just passers by. There was a commotion, but nothing directly linked to us. It wasn't in It wasn't in a big public setting. If that is what you're asking.
She's gonna turn to boss. It's like, I am not very convinced. Can you give me any clearer answer to that?
I mean, no one saw it happen at all.
Nobody saw the building catch on fire, but it's fine.
Nobody saw the people running from the building.
Nobody
Yeah, they saw
Ron
patrons
spot and kick down the
running out
doors.
of a burning building,
They
but
didn't.
they
There
didn't
was
see
covered in
nothing
smoke.
out of the ordinary. Is what I'm
I thought the
saying.
smoke happened once you guys got outside.
Smoke billowed out the door. We
Oh,
opened
the
it,
smoke, not the
and we
fog.
came in, and the fog cloud was just
Gotcha. I mean, y'all were in a brothel,
Only-
so
only Kron and Eola may have been seen by anyone.
the big metal man.
The big metal man.
We
Yes.
should probably hide the big metal man.
We need
Big
to
metal
dress
man
him
and the
up.
pretty dead girl.
But I'm
Yeah,
not
those
here,
two-
so y'all figure it out on your own.
Everyone else actually probably wasn't seen. If anything, they were seen as a bystander, apart from the remains of Azure, which honestly
Oh,
didn't look
shit.
anything like him. They were. He was.
Oh, Jesus.
He starts going into detail. I start going into detail.
He
and
got
it's
his
like,
soul ripped out of his
and
chest.
his whole face shriveled and like
I just
Yeah,
picture
Maz and her both hearing this for the for the first time.
Yeah, so I can just imagine the boss very methodically, very like academically going and describing completely stone face, while Maz and Zena just like both like start like recoiling, and you see the expressions just drop more and more and like getting a little paler.
oh
Grimacing, just like.
I'm sorry that may have been too much, but I'm sure that Azure, because he had been linked with the Giants earlier,
No,
he won't be able. He can't be recognized again.
It's fine.
But we need to worry about Kron and Eala. They were probably seen.
Okay.
2% chance tops.
Okay. So, I just needed to know to potentially get ahead of that if need be. But it sounds like it's fairly minimal. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
We may need to take some time out of town for a while
Understandable.
because if we can get away,
Sorry, that was my outside voice.
if we can get
I'm
away
ready.
for a while, we might be able to preempt any people looking for us and finding us.
Okay.
But it was really nice to see you.
Well,
He says after going through this whole.
yeah. She's like, she's like, yes, it's good seeing you, but I'm assuming that you'll still probably be coming back relatively soon.
We do have to come back again,
Okay.
and I do want to see you again.
I would like to see you too. And for future reference,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
statement before is best used when more permanent departures are going on.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
So,
I'm sorry. My
Any-
people skills faded a little bit for
Any-
the last couple hundred
A
years.
little bit.
so for providing me this information and as a way of saying thanks and just me wanting to help you guys out, here's 200 gold.
All right.
Money. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we'll use this to, for lodging and stuff while we're in town, and usually probably for food.
Pay Lucian back.
That's not gonna be that.
Please don't spend it all at a restaurant. It was
No,
it's
no.
meant to keep you going for
We're
quite a
going to
while.
get supplies.
Okay.
I'm not the kind of person who eats in a restaurant much.
She just looks at Maz.
Matt.
Sorry, what? I was doing.
Sorry, we were talking money.
Listen, yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah,
no.
the second money came up. There was some calculations. That
Oh, yeah,
were
yeah.
done. Yeah, yeah.
It's
sorry.
all good. She
He
was
just
more of
said-
just looking at Maz at the statement for it.
As I said, I'm not the kind of person who eats in a restaurant much.
Oh,
And then she just kind of like started to side eye you.
what? You're gonna side on me because I have taste? I know a lot of good spots in this town. Some of them dodgy.
Well, I wish you the best, and I look forward to seeing you again after your hiatus is over.
Yes, I will be back.
Yeah. Well, it was always good to see you, and we'll try to send Boss your way more. At least when we can. I don't suppose you've heard of any expeditions going out of town anytime soon.
There's always something going on, but I'll be honest, I don't follow them too much. If you would like, I can look into it.
Nothing out the way. We'll probably do some poking into it ourselves. But just
I imagine Lucian would know more than
Yeah, he
anyone
seems
else.
like the
Lucian had
type
some
that
ideas.
Okay.
be more in those circles. Well, thanks for your time.
All right. Well, best of luck. I will see you at a future time, I guess.
Okay, so now He reaches his hand out this time, but he holds it like this.
Oh,
Okay.
he's trying.
Not the handshake after
Puts
the
her
date
hand out.
And then
situation.
he kind of leans
It's like-
forward, kneels, and he kisses the back of her hand.
Tips
Licks
the-
it like
the
a
lady.
lizard.
He's like, it's a lollipop.
No.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Roll a performance, though.
It was just a lizard a few hours ago.
Give me the hard rolls.
You're like, you taste like flour.
9.
9. Okay.
It's just really slobbery. It's
No, I was thinking it's like
Oh God.
It's a wet
ve-
kiss. It's like a toddler kiss.
I wasn't thinking wet. I was thinking it's much more of like someone really trying to perform. So it's like it's really puckered, and it's like more of just like a press and then
I just
removal.
Yes.
picture,
exactly.
I picture those
Yeah.
like when nerds in movies and stuff have their first kiss and they're like
Yeah.
like
No,
all
that would-
lips and
that would have been like a 4
Chewing
or
on each
less
other's
on performance.
Oofda.
Yeah.
Just bites her hand.
I'm marking you.
he's like, I'm a vampire blah.
We are united.
All right. So, anything else that you wanted to discuss with Zena?
Just as we were leaving the room, I definitely, before the door was shut, would have started elbowing him while we were walking out, going, "She likes you."
And then I'll just blush a bit and keep moving on.
Still got it, eh, mate?
I don't
All right.
think I've ever been what you call a woman's man.
No.
Well, you got something, and she sees it.
All right. So,
And then afterwards, like, so you're going to see Solomon now.
I might just pass him a note, to be honest.
From what
Somebody needs to buy armor.
Yeah, I
but
do
from
need to
what,
do a bit of
from what,
shopping.
from what Lucian said, you might want to go in person.
He was looking for me, wasn't he?
Yes.
Again?
Do you want company or do you want to go alone?
I could use some backup, but
Alright.
after this day, I don't really feel like talking to him.
I think
It's kind of
This day
exhausting.
just started. It's not even 10 o'clock yet.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
if you don't, though, I think it could be worse in the long run.
Yeah. All right.
imagine this by
You
noon.
and your reason.
By noon, you'll have talked to arguably 3 of the most powerful people on the South Side.
Yeah, basically.
So,
And only 2 of the most fabulous.
Only 2 of them were immaculate.
No, it is not Buzz.
no, because you weren't wearing the monocle.
That's right. No, he didn't need to use a monocle with the Zena.
He should have.
No, no, he doesn't need to.
We don't need to make this a triple X-rated NC-17 session.
Those are for Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't bring it out when he's got company with him.
All right. So, we'll now jump back to Lucians, where Eala, you return with Lucian to Lucian's estate.
Mm-hmm.
And when you open the door and come in, feeling completely refreshed, with a new set of clothes from your shop, Lucian's having a bit more pip in his step, and his old personality coming to life once again more after that bath. When you walk in, after a few steps, you actually hear from the garden Kron calling. It's like, oh.
Pardon me, Lucian. I am going to use my staff and follow the blurs to the garden.
All right. So, as you clank your way there, do you call out to Kron?
No, I think I'll just make my way to him.
All right. So then you're gonna keep hearing Kron. It's like, did someone come back?
It's me, Kron. I'm back.
Oh, okay. We're both out here.
I know. I'm making my way there very slowly.
Roll me a dex check, please.
Runs into a table.
Me.
You're just making your way. You're walking fast. Faces past.
Exactly.
Are you homebound?
Homebound.
Oh my god, you guys.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
That's a 7.
7.
Unless you want me to roll it with disadvantage because I'm partially blind.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, let's see
It
how.
can get
good-
worse.
No, it's a
Aw.
7. I rolled a 16 on the other one.
All right. So as you're making your way there, your staff is doing a wonderful job of making sure you don't run into things. But one thing, like, you do, like, kind of shoulder it. So then you start, like, kind of sweeping a little wider. And so Kron, and also Helena at this point, you just start hearing dunk, 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 crash!
Like, oh, son of a... I'll pay for that, Lucian. Just add it to my tab.
Click, 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 dunk, click, click, dunk. And you eventually make your way out to the garden.
I'm thinking I trip a few times too, like,
By all means.
and I'm just gonna be like, okay, I can't do this. I will make my way out to the garden, and I will walk over to Kron and be like, how's she doing?
Well, she's been sitting out here for about an hour now. She hasn't really said anything since she got up.
Although, I also imagine that a little while into that, I'm just sitting there and I kind of like just tear my clothes a little bit because it's a grieving thing. So I'm just sitting there, like my clothes are torn a little bit, and I'm just sitting in the dirt, crisscross applesauce,
She's been sitting in the patch over there on the ground, and well, I think she's digging a little part of it up to get comfortable. I can't really tell.
she's burrowing into the dirt.
All right.
It's not full. It's just like an inch. But that's about it.
All right. Right. I am going to make my way to the little copper-headed ball that I see in my little blurry vision and, like, pull up my skirting and sit down next to her.
Does she trip over me?
No.
Roll me a perception check. Actually, no. Roll me a perception check, though.
Perception? Okay.
At disadvantage, because you're also mostly blind.
That is an 11.
Okay, you do go to Helene instead of the fountain of like a few yards to the left.
Instead of the cherub fountain.
The
That's,
brass chair fountain, yeah.
oh my god, guys.
Hey, how are you doing? I'm over here.
I'm going to sit down next to her and wait for a long, like, a comfortable long pause. And just be like, I'm really, really sorry, Helene. I can't imagine what you're feeling, but I want you to know that if you need anything, I'm here for you. Though you probably don't trust me right now. I push her in the dirt. No, I'm just kidding. She's too quiet.
Helena's gonna Helena's gonna spit in the dirt and make a little bit of mud
Give that huck to her.
and take her thumb and kind of turn to Eala and just like Simba her forehead. And then look back down.
Wait, did she Simba my forehead?
Yes.
I'm just gonna be like, I just had a bath. But that's fine. That's fine. Have you eaten? You need to eat. I ate. You need to eat. I know there's still stuff out on the table. I know you don't want to eat and you don't feel like eating. But will you come with me and try to eat something? I'll even give you some of Lucian's secret stash of alcohol that he doesn't know that I know where it is. And I'll even tell you where it is.
Bribery works every time.
And I assure you the pastries are delicious. And then I'm going to stand and start walking away. While I'm like idly just with my other hand rubbing the mud off. I'm dirty again.
As you do that, you just hear Kron like point to your point right to you. Like, is that a good sign?
I'm gonna look in his direction and be like, I don't know, Kron. I really, really just don't know.
I don't either.
And then I'm going to go past Kron, stumble a few times, get to the kitchen, and find a seat. And be like, okay, if I just sit here at the table, I'm not gonna knock anything over.
I'm gonna actually quietly stand up and follow and try to be super sneaky about it, but I'm kind of wandering in behind her too.
Okay.
And it's super sneaky. She doesn't know I exist.
Well, she's not going to spot you.
I know she's not going to spot me anyways,
Yeah. It'd be like at extreme disadvantage.
Hello?
Do I feel her presence there at least? Like, do I sense that she's there?
So Helene, you're going and sitting down like at the table with her.
Probably not right next to her, but somewhere
not
at
like-
the table. Yeah.
What was your stealth roll?
30 something?
Okay.
I can't do math right now.
That's okay. 30 something's good enough.
14 and 17 would be
31.
31. Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
That's 30
Wow,
something.
yeah. So
That is 30 something.
it's one of those things, as you go in and you sit down, you don't know anything, but you eventually hear Kron's footsteps kind of like come in a little bit
Okay.
into
Yeah,
the
Kron's
kitchen.
not as sneaky, so,
Yeah, no.
you know.
And he's not trying to be sneaky.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Don't.
I will just tilt my head a bit and be like, above the stove, third cabinet on the right, there is a key.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
Screw stealth right for it.
If you take that key and then go to the cabinet, the why am I
She
calling it a
describes
cabinet?
exactly where it is, and I
The liquor
find it.
cabinet?
It's the place I use store food.
Pantry?
Pantry, there we go. I'm like, I don't know why I couldn't think of it. If you
I was
go
gonna
to
say
the pantry, the third shelf from the bottom, there is a small door. If you unlock it, there should be alcohol in there.
Click.
You just hear, woo!
Yeah.
But don't
So-
take too much of it.
Helene,
Here.
you go, follow the instructions, and sure enough, it's exactly as Eala said. You go, you click it open, and there is some, what seems like top shelf alcohol, but right in front, there's also a note.
Uh-oh.
What does it say?
You read it, and it's from Lucian, and it says, "Dear Eala, I know what you're doing. I will put this on your tab. But if you need it, you can have some."
I mean, she already owes him like everything, so here's
Well,
marmalade.
me everything. All right, what's the variety? What do we got in here? What kind of alcohol do we have? What do I have to pick from?
Okay. So all of this here, every single thing is top shelf. There is nothing that's probably under like 20 gold worth of value.
It's like the top shelf that they keep in back.
Yeah. Most of it you have never seen before, or you've seen the bottles on that top shelf in different bars, but like it's just that glancing thing. There's a mixture of, or there's a variety. There seems to be some like imported whiskey. There's some like high-end spirits that seem to be actually locally brewed. There's a few others that you don't even recognize. It actually gives you that sense of like there might be an enchantment that goes along with this for some weird thing.
Okay. Well, you had me at whiskey, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be polite, and I'm just gonna pour myself a glass. I'm not coming back with the whole
bottle.
The bottle with the straw.
Yeah. But it's definitely a hefty glass. Like it's a little mug. It's not quite a shot glass, but it's a little mug. So I've got.
It's bigger than you normally have.
I was hoping
Yeah.
you were going to go for schnapps and sweetbread.
Peach schnapps.
All right. So you come back and you sit down, and Eala, go ahead and roll me a perception check. This is not through sight. This is to see if you can smell the whiskey.
The glass also clinks on the table.
There's whiskey in the air.
That was just a 5.
Nope. So you have no idea.
Nope.
But you heard the glass clink on the
Yeah.
table. I'm sure.
You know,
of that.
you know, Helene got something, but you don't
Yeah,
know
and
what.
I know what's usually kept in there, so.
Yeah.
Just a sip of it.
But
And
she
she's like,
didn't know
woo,
that.
that's strong.
And it is that instant, like, fiery kind of sensation, not to the point where it's ever painful, but it's instantly fills your mouth and goes right down your throat and warms your stomach extremely. And it hits hard because you also haven't eaten in quite a while now.
I don't remember when the last time I ate was, so it's fine.
It would have been like yesterday morning.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this basically
Actually,
taking
no.
like a
Right
total
before the
yeah,
actual
we ate-
event, you were
Yeah,
at the
you
bar.
guys went to the thing and
Did
ate.
we eat food there though?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to push a
It
plate
still means it's been about
in her direction.
like 18 hours.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone long periods of time without food though, so I'm not super worried about it.
Oh yeah, no. It's just indicating how hard the alcohol gets.
Yeah. You know,
There's-
typically on an empty stomach.
There's also with this whiskey specifically, like a really mellow acorn taste to it.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll just have
Thank goodness you didn't
like
say
some
cinnamon.
bread and butter or something.
Okay.
Like if I see some of that on
You
the
can
table or
find
something.
almost any basic thing you want in this kitchen, no problem.
Well, I also, the table is still covered in pastries and fruit. And
That is true.
Sugary,
The fruit would have been moved back, but the pastries would have left.
Sugary doesn't sound good to
no,
me
there
right
was
now,
there
though.
was eggs and bacon and like it was a normal it was like a
Bread.
fancy continental breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That sounds good to Michaela, but Helene thinks, yeah, no, bread.
Dry white toast.
Well, there's
Yeah.
probably bread. on
I'm
the
sure
table,
there's
too.
bread.
I know there was like what pancakes, waffles.
It's high-end bread, though. It's like nutty bread.
Waffles are just pancakes with abs.
All right. So Helene starts munching bread, drinking her whiskey.
Yeah, sounds like a great little breakfast.
All right.
Whiskey and crackers.
All right.
The proper bread.
So- We'll
In
say-
absolute silence, maybe an occasional, like, as I set my drink down or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the shawarma seed.
Yep.
The,
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and now jump back to Boz and Maz.
yes.
So you're heading to Solomon's and the Dead Rabbits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Reluctantly.
I don't want to go.
I don't wanna.
You really should. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't want. You should. I don't want. You should.
All right.
Okay, Dad.
Listen here. Don't make me.
Listen here, whippersnapper.
I will turn. If you try leaving, I'll turn you right back around.
I would turn
Okay.
this carriage around. So help me.
Right.
So you head off. Already starting to get into the accent. You head off to the Dead Rabbits. That was totally the wrong accent. I'm messing it up. Continuing on. Back to where you know the hideouts are, traversing through the gang-related areas of the town. You're well known, though, so you know you got nothing to worry about. You're in the Dead Rabbit territory, so you feel pretty safe. Boz, maybe a little less so. Because all of this is, again, reminiscent of when you first got into the city and you guys were kind of attempted to be mugged before Lucian stepped out, and just the general vibes of places that you've really made an effort to stay away from in the past.
I can be a bear now.
Nah, it's so good. They won't.
Okay.
They won't do nothing.
So, you eventually get to the hideout, which isn't the hideout. It's more, it's the warehouse. It's the base. And
The bakery.
yeah. And after some time, you're let in like usual, and you see Solomon there talking with a few other people. And as you start approaching closer, still like 75 feet away, and he like happens to notice you, he instantly goes and just kind of shoos the other people off. And one of them like starts to say, and you see him like starts already glaring daggers at this person, not even having to say another word, before they then quickly like walk away in the other direction too.
I assume I see this as I'm walking up, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
all right, quick muck in the back.
Yeah. You're like, shoo. Sorry.
Oh, so it's
been quite eventful, hasn't it?
A bit, yeah. A bit too eventful. Well, a lot of things going down in this city.
Huh. Can't say it's more than normal, but at the same time, you haven't been around too much. So I guess it wouldn't be something you'd be fully aware of.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the wandering spirit of things. I think it might stick.
Well, before we can get into any of that talk, I got a problem I need you to take care of.
Jeez, geez, Solomon's, straight out the gate, huh? What kind of problem?
So it's not a problem with you. It's not even one as much of a big issue of sorts, but there's this fellow that we had doing some jobs for us off on the side. Not an official member of sorts, but he was starting to get close to that, and sent him off to collect payment. And never came back. Don't know what happened, so just need you to go there and tie up any loose ends that you may find.
Where is there?
I don't feel like telling you until I can make sure that you're actually going to do it now.
It's up
That
to
just
him.
wouldn't make sense, now would it?
That's fair. I mean, my plate's a bit full right now. When do you need this done?
Daily before the end of the day. It's in the south side. You ain't traveling far. You can send word when it's done again. It can be at your discretion of how it's done. I just want to make sure that everything's actually cleaned up.
I mean, I appreciate you sending this my way. You know, you've done a lot for me, you have, Solomon's. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I could feel comfortable dragging a lot into this kind of work yet, if that makes sense. But I tell you what I can do, and I can tell you a little secret that I learned. In that.
Whatever your secret is, it better be damn good. Because I didn't remember asking about whether or not you wanted to do this.
Yeah, sure. I suppose.
Well, spit it out.
Listen, Solomon, I'm gonna be real with you, right? You put a bounty on my head. You know?
You
If I-
burned down a warehouse.
Yeah.
And then you bailed.
Yeah.
You were supposed to protect it. It's your ass that better be thanking me that it actually went right in the end. Otherwise, that bounty'd still be on your head.
But it was a sign. I don't think this type of work is meant for me now. You know what I mean, Gov?
The only reason why you'd think that is because you're not really actually trying for most of it. Now, I guess I can't agree with you on that. Your head's too far in your Thunder God clouds to actually be paying enough focus on it. Just quite the shame. But
My attention is divided.
so what do you propose?
Well, I'll take a bit of a break, but before we get any further than this, I do want to tell you, the Silvers are up to some fucking rotten shit.
Well, it was odd, but what's new?
They've been surely but slowly and steadily shipping in dangerous magical items, one shipment at a time, and I mean like fully cook a man in less than a minute items. And this has been going on for a while, and they are loading up, and they've been pushing in the locals on north side.
I can attest.
I mean,
to this.
they've
seen
been
it.
pushing in like blocks, not streets.
And where'd you get this information?
I've seen it myself, and I got the rest from that cheeky bugger.
Richter with the gambit.
Yeah,
Richter. Doctor. You see him like trying to think through for like where he's heard that name before.
Wherever they got going on is big. You should be ready. And with that said, me and me mates were trying to get out of the city.
She caused a ruckus up there again too.
Nah,
A little bit.
nothing serious.
It was me.
Did lose a mate though.
It's like you see his face soften just ever so slightly at that. It's like
So
well,
just fixing to leave town for a while, really. So I don't think, well, maybe not fully leave town, so to speak, but I mean, maybe. Anything's in the wheelhouse.
We are planning on coming back.
Yeah, at some point.
I am not immune to the plight that you're in, and I also want to respect when someone's going through the grieving of losing a mate. So, doesn't change my circumstance of needing to get this taken care of. But, if you're planning on shipping out shortly after this, would you be okay if I paid you in advance and then I don't see your site here for however long it's gonna be?
Surprised he trusts you enough to pay you in advance.
Well,
Don't jinx it.
he knows I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do him dirty. Not brave enough. It's a tough one, Alf. Solomons? It's,
I'm offering you an amicable way in giving you leave. And I'm really hoping you don't spit in my face right now.
I don't want to spit in your face. You know, you've been good to me. I'm just saying I maybe take a bit of a siesta
And I'm not denying you
yeah,
that choice.
but we's pretty close. I don't want to throw that away, but I also don't want to be working for no one.
Everyone's always working for someone.
Yeah, but I like to have brief intermissions of freedom in a mix with my dodgy dealings, you know? And seeing the world really made me realise that. I'm not the same elephant you took off the streets. I'm grown up.
Yeah, you eat about twice as much now, too.
It's true.
Look. Instead of doing it as a member of the Dead Rabbits, then, again, if you're going off, you still need gold.
It's
Yeah?
true. Very true.
So again, I pay you for the job. You don't even need to come back. I'll have someone just watching. They can report back. So again, you take it, you do the job, and you can just leave from there. And again, I'm giving you full freedom as to how you want to handle it. It's again, just clean it up.
Maz turns for a moment in contemplation, tries to have like a verbal confirmation, sort of verbal conversation with Boz. Just sort of,
Of all the worst people to do with it,
yeah.
he's like, he tries to like.
I
But
don't get what you're trying to say.
his face, he may be trying. I may be trying to
Devoid of emotion.
Yeah, well, I may be trying to like convey something, but it's nothing's coming through.
All you like one eyebrow just raise, lower.
My head's not even going up and down or left right. It's just kind of like
It's just like,
This is the most awkward use of telepathy I've ever seen attempted.
You know what's crazy?
telepathic.
Neither of us are telepathic.
It makes it even worse. Oh my
Yeah.
god, just speak your mind.
Sure. Give me some details.
I mean, if it's too far away or if it's off the beaten path, we have other people to take care of.
It's in the south side. You're not going to spend more than a few hours getting this done.
Hours, though.
Boz has another date.
No, I said goodbye for a while. Anyway.
So-
I need to take care of Helena and Eala.
From this moment, whenever you decide to head off, you could be there, done, and back within probably about 3 hours, if you're efficient.
I would never say we're efficient.
You don't have your shit
Then
on you.
4.
No, I do have my maul though, which is quite
So,
stronger than that.
I mean,
short
I can also maul them too.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Yeah, we're gonna need the money.
never do that again.
You should see him do it for Rosies.
I mean, I can
So-
really become a bear. Just rawr.
Sure. So, you accept?
Yeah, all right, we'll do it.
Okay. Well, you get to have a little bit more fun then. And from some of the rumors, it seems like you get a little bit of payback. Not sure to what extent. But it's the Black Axes.
Oh,
So they owed us. So we sent, again, new fellow I was talking about, to go and pick up one of the payments. He never came back. I had some eyes around, didn't seem like he skipped out. Figuring they did something to him. All I need you to do is to make sure that he's not joining them or divulging any little bit of information they think he might have. So I don't care if you burn the whole place up with him inside it. I just want to make sure that it gets cleaned up.
So we get him to run back here. Was that be okay too?
Yeah, he can. If he runs back here, we'll decide for ourselves. That's fine.
Well, that's easy enough.
yeah, I suppose.
Again,
You know, many ways to skin a cat.
I just want to either make sure that A, he's not squealing to anyone, or B, he gets out of there and we can take the rest. We can handle it from there.
No loose ends.
Cat doesn't taste very good.
What? No, I wasn't.
I've had to in the past.
Oh,
Ew.
I mean, so have I, but
Who hasn't eaten a cat?
Probably Eala.
yeah, I
because
think
she doesn't
Eala would be
eat-
the only one of us that wouldn't eat a cat.
All right. And as promised, payment and we'll say a forwarding of good faith. Hands you a sack of 100 gold.
Ooh!
Oh,
Dollar
I'm gonna
bill.
break the microphone.
25 betwixt the four of us.
Oh, we're splitting all the money right now?
Well, it's 200 and then
Yeah, so
100
you'll add
300.
75.
So 75. Oh my goodness.
Once we get there.
Once you
Yeah,
get
yeah, once we
back
get back.
and give me
If
money.
for some reason we can't do this, we will leave the money out. We'll find your contact and give it back to him because I know things happen.
Well, if he's dead, then everything's taken care of. But
That's
I need
easy
you
part. But if something happens and he escapes, I don't know. We
to. Again,
will.
that's
if
not
we,
what I'm asking you to do. So.
Yeah, no,
we
it's
will
fine.
do our best. Boz is just terrible at this.
Yeah. he is.
I
Yeah.
put my hand on your shoulder. We'll take care of it.
Like, bro, stop.
I get out.
I hear that
Always a
lot.
pleasure. And I like snatch a cigar off a table on our way
Oh.
out.
Yep.
Can I have one of those?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hand him one because I definitely.
He's
took-
fine with you. He starts staring daggers now at Boz.
I
Bosch just smiles and leaves.
He has no idea.
I put a silver coin on the countertop next to the cigar box.
He takes it and he looks away and he seems fine now. He also did give you the address of where the drop off was.
Gotcha. I figured.
All right.
Then yeah, we would have probably head back to the hotel first.
Yes.
The
Or,
hotel.
the
you mean
hotel,
Lucians?
Lucians.
Lucians.
Lucian's estate.
I can't
His
help
estate's
but
like a hotel.
picturing his estate is basically built like a Hampton Inn.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
mean,
I picture it, yeah, like a mix between the Hampton Inn and then like the Grand Budapest Hotel. It's like that awkward pink color.
We'll leave the light on for you.
Oh, that's even
That's
better.
Motel 6.
All right.
If anything, we'll knock your lights out.
All right. So you
Lucian's
return.
house looked like a Motel 6. We might have a problem.
God, right.
You might owe money.
That's
to
what
the,
Sullivan's house looks
yeah,
like.
yeah, you might owe money to the wrong person.
So you make it back, and how long would Helene and Eala stay at the table?
I'm not gonna leave because if I get up and start moving, I'm gonna knock some more shit over.
Fair.
So I'm thinking I'm just kind of sitting there. I don't know, girls with long hair, they sit there and they just play with their hair and like curl it around their fingers. That's all I'm doing.
I was just playing with
All
I
right.
figured you two
Helene,
were both
how
just
long
like
would you
trauma
stay
dumping
there?
into the whiskey.
20 minutes while I finish my drink, and then I probably am going to get up and...
I was gonna ask if you would go for a second drink.
No, not this time.
Oh.
But I'm holding on to the key for now. I'm going to pretend to put it back so that she hears it, but I'm holding on to the key.
Okay. Okay.
Good
Also,
thing
go ahead and
Lucian
roll
has
me a
extra.
Constitution saving throw.
Not good.
You are now somewhat inebriated.
You're just like
Ta-tonk,
hiccuping.
tonk.
You're just like random hiccuping.
It's the only noise you hear from me.
I don't know what type of drunk Helene is.
Well, when
my
she's
God.
normal drunk, she's more of a happy, like, ah, but this is like, I'm sad.
She's
big
probably like,
sad.
she turns into like an angry redneck drunk.
I assume we're gonna come back and they're gonna be sitting around the table like,
might
hear
start
no
throwing
evil, see no
things.
evil, speak no evil.
I'm just sitting there like,
Are you gonna start throwing?
I might.
So let's say
You
that.
know what? Wait. Let's leave it up to the dice gods.
Let's do it.
Wow.
High roll or low roll, I start throwing shit.
Low roll.
Okay, because I rolled a nat 20. So apparently, keep my head on straight and I do not start throwing things.
Okay.
But I am going to keep the key, go put everything back where I found it, make it look like it wasn't touched and all that fun stuff.
oh, Lucian has extra keys.
And then I'm
Just
going to
going full
go
sociopath,
wander
hiding the evidence.
back to my... Nah, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go back outside and go sit in my spot in the dirt.
Okay. So you're back out in the garden. Kron's still following you. So you two would eventually return with Eala just at the
Your
table,
gargoyle.
stroking her hair. Still kind of the blindfold that she's kind of put on herself.
You probably would have heard me marching up. Hey, what you doing in here? And I'll like pick you up off the bench with my trunk.
Like, ah.
Wee.
Wait. Helene was in here with me, eating and drinking, and then I just figured I'm gonna like go like this to wherever the mess is that I made and be like, it's a good idea that I don't walk unsupervised.
I assume there's just like a staff member of Lucian's estate just sitting there in the corner of the room, completely silent, just like a dustbin next to him.
Yeah.
Broken glass in it.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like, he's
Packed
cleaned
full.
exactly
Yeah.
2 feet away from her in every direction.
She's like, I know I knocked over some things that are gonna be a little bit expensive, but
You just see the guy.
Lucian just add it to my tab.
Oh, they're looking like it's not that bad.
You're full of shit, I can tell.
I am.
I know.
Hey, Eala,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm fine.
There was a-
Absolutely.
Are
And
you really?
It was a poem.
So-
sir.
after I say that,
I'm looking for Helene, by the way. Well, I assume
Alright,
we're having this
so,
conversation.
I was
while I'm
gonna-
carrying
As
you
you're
around.
starting to do that, though, you say, I'm fine.
Do we need an insight check on that?
No, because if you would like to describe what happens.
yes. So I'm gonna say I'm fine, and then you see my hand that I was using to play with my hair, my left hand. You see me jerk it away really quick and be like, "Oh, that hurts."
Starts coughing up a lung.
And then I'll grab my hand and hold it, and you can see in the palm of my hand that it's starting to crystallize, turning like a dark obsidian.
And you see it's also formed around that ring.
Yeah, which is on her pointer finger of her
This is
left
the
hand.
ring you found in Eala and Helene's
Yes.
stash?
Yes.
Oh.
And I'm like, ah. And then I'm gonna be like, the hell?
You can't even see your hand.
No,
though.
like, cause I can, and I'm just gonna be like, Be like, is my hand turning black?
Oh, that reminds me. And I put 75 gold into your hand.
Right on top of it.
Yeah.
She's like, ow! And just drops it.
Ting, 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 ting.
It
Like-
would have been tied off.
You would hear this.
The
no,
coins wouldn't have
The
clattered.
bag just falls, and she's like,
Yeah, just...
oh my god, it hurts.
When did that start happening?
Just
You
now.
were right.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Let me take a look. Is there like a black spot or anything like that?
Black spot, back
So
spot.
what
Yeah, I
it
was gonna
actually
say,
looks like
that's a bad
is the ring
superstition.
that's on her finger. There's like almost black crystals that are kind of formed around that, and those crystals are now going down from the ring into her palm, and they seem to be actually growing out of her hand some.
So
This was the ring that made it so
With-
she could
with my
communicate with Maz,
experience.
right?
No, that was something
With
different.
Mans.
Mans.
yeah,
This is the ring
it
Mans
looks
wore
like
for a bit.
obsidian is
But
Okay.
we don't
breaking
know
through
about
her
it.
hand.
No, we don't for sure.
Where did you get that ring? Have you always had that?
What ring?
The one on your finger.
And then I just picture it just getting worse. It starts going up her fingers.
When she says "what ring," is when it starts to spread.
Um,
Do you have
with my
remove curse?
with my sort of brand of expertise, would I be able to tell from inspecting it if this is more of like some sort of arcane affliction, or if this is like some sort of disease, or if it's like a curse?
Roll me roll me Arcana.
I was definitely looking more towards the medicine side of things.
Nope, this is Arcana.
Can he have advantage?
I can give you guidance.
I will take it, please. I also have guidance. I don't know why I didn't try to
Gesundheit.
guide myself.
Would you hush?
I guess it's
Huh?
taboo.
Said, would you hush?
Big numbers here. Is it a 1 or a 2? That's a 2, 4, 6, minus 2, 2.
Wow.
2, 4, 6 minus 2.
No, excuse me, 4.
4. This is definitely
Something.
different. You know with absolute certainty that this is hard like rock, and that's about it.
Am I cold to the touch on that side where it
You're
is?
already
I
dead.
thought you were already called to touch.
Will you two shut up?
The pain that you're experiencing through that is like an icy cold pain.
Okay.
Only you can feel it, but it does feel
So
colder
only
than
I
the
can
rest of you.
feel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can see it, though?
Yes, you
Okay,
see
okay.
like crystallization happening.
Okay, so she's not just going...
No, I'm not
Okay,
going
okay,
crazy.
okay.
And it's not like constantly moving too. It seems like it's only happened in the 2 spurts.
Can I?
You're
You
not
hear
there.
this. You
I
do
know,
hear
I'm
this.
sitting outside though and I can hear it.
I'll tell you what.
You
next
can
week,
hear them
Wait.
yelling, and you can
next
heard a
week
bunch
I
of
can do
coins drop.
something about that.
Okay, so, but wait.
I need some time to prepare my spell.
Okay.
What's
I'm
going
gonna,
on with your
I'm
hand?
gonna walk back inside and like kind of forcefully grab her hand because she didn't see me walk up. I'm just gonna grab her hand and look at it. Does anything happen when I'm touching it?
My hand doesn't move. It's like stiff.
It's stiff like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you grab it, like no changes happen, but this is your first time seeing it. And from the pointer finger down, and it's enveloped about 3/4 of her palm at this point, and spread a little to the base of some of her fingers. It seems to have crystallized into like stone of some sort.
What weapons do you guys have?
A
have
quarter
a
staff.
staff.
I have a mole.
You have a,
A
short
what?
sword too.
A mole.
A maul.
It's
Big-
like a giant mace.
Yeah.
Like a 2-handed hammer.
You also have your short sword that's
This.
Okay.
on my side.
You've got my short sword.
Is there a
I didn't know it was short.
fireplace in
Only the one I give
this
away.
general area? This general room?
We'll say like one room over. You're in a kitchen, so actually, yeah, there would be a,
Okay, cool.
like a
I'm gonna
stovetop.
wander over and I'm gonna look for like an axe.
mean,
You
like
don't
a
see an
wood.
axe, but there are many knives in here.
Like a chef knife, like a big
Yeah.
square butcher knife
Oh, yeah.
kind of thing? Okay, can I have that? I'm just gonna pick it up.
I'm going to.
I
You
would say
can't
yes.
see me!
I can.
I'm doing this all in like the span of like 5 seconds. I already know what I'm doing. I came inside, I heard the whole commotion. I came inside, I looked at it,
I'm gonna chop my hand off.
and I walked into the kitchen and I grabbed it and I walked back out and I am going to just put like forcefully push your hand onto the thing and chop it off.
Okay, slow down.
But you see,
Yes, I see what you're going.
we can sew her back together. Her foot fell off the other day. It's fine.
It
Not
fell out
a
of the
bad point.
stitches. There's a difference.
Okay,
Shh, we can
With-
stitch it back on.
with how this is going,
Oh.
we're gonna
I
say.
did not expect it to go like this.
Okay, quick thing.
What do you think?
So this is what would happen. You would walk in, you would see the hand, and obviously now Boz and Maz also see you for the first time. You notice kind of what's going on. You go down, and you go looking around, and they wouldn't do anything.
You're kind of like, okay,
And
she
then you
wandered
would
off.
come back and be walking back with a giant cleaver knife.
Now wait a minute. Let's talk about this.
At this
what are we
point, I would
talking
allow
about?
Boz and Maz, if they choose to.
You might lose the hand.
Okay, but do they have the reaction to do it, or are they just staring at me like, what the heck is the little one doing with a knife?
This is why I'm giving them the ability
let it
to
spin.
react.
Nope.
Boz, no.
Nope.
Bosses. Do you
Boss
do you
is
see
a
it?
What
little
you gonna do about it, big guy?
Now, I think we might be a bit too hasty here.
His trunk is technically around me too.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. I like lift you up a little bit higher.
He's like, nope.
I'm like, wait a minute. We
Should-
could talk about this.
Talk about what is going on.
So at this point,
nothing to
Maz
be
has
worried
reacted.
about.
Upon seeing you grab the knife and start walking back, his brain was able to connect one and one, and he just raised Eala up.
He
To
just
be
picked me-
fair,
Eala
I had
has
the
the-
same thought.
So you are now they're now
It
like
looks
a
pretty
little
bad.
underneath you.
Wait.
Or sorry, you're a little underneath them. My bad.
Wait, what's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know.
That hand might be coming off.
Okay. I don't have intimidation, but I rolled intimidation. Like, I just, like, death glare, just stare. And I rolled an 18 on my dice. So, 21. I am very intimidating.
Oh.
This is a very scary child with a knife.
What
Can
do
I
I-
try to persuade her not to do this?
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do I roll?
As I like crawl on top of Maz, like, oh my god.
Okay.
I'm
I'm going to
intimidated.
implement something real quick.
Okay.
Before anything else, I will want each one of you to roll me just a straight d20, no modifiers.
What about initiative here?
Nope, no
Come on.
initiative.
Okay.
I got a 15.
16.
It'll one.
Oh no.
I think just lifting you up was the extent of my actions, just out of shock. Like, are you trying? No,
Like,
no,
lift-
no,
hold
no.
it over the shoulder.
And
14.
14, okay.
And what did Kron get? I'm just kidding.
So,
He's too far away.
Just fucking.
Kron's standing back, and I do not want to add another person to this mix right now. So,
Kron's
Just
just
go
staring
full
like,
Jason
this
Voorhees."
doesn't compute. What is happening?
okay, so, Eala, I want you to roll me an insight check because no one has actually said exactly what's happening.
not directly, no.
Nope.
I
That's
haven't
a
said, hey, I'm
4.
going to chop off her
4.
hand.
So you
Unless
all you
I
know
haven't said, no,
is
please do not chop off the hand.
you're still kind of processing that Helene has even come back because you didn't even really notice.
You don't know
Just
that
like
Helene
someone
has a knife.
grabbed your hand and then left, and then all of a sudden you got lifted up and I was like, no, it's like what's
Whoa,
going on?
whoa,
Like
whoa,
it
think
might
about
be
this.
coming
No,
off.
no.
Like,
You can't see me very well. You also just got lifted up off the ground, so you
So-
don't even know I have a knife. The word knife has not been said.
No.
I know.
so, real quick,
Hee-hee.
I'm going to say you cannot persuade her to do anything because you're still not 100% sure of exactly what's going
Okay.
on. And so that's kind of where you're at this moment.
All right.
Boz, you're next, but you didn't have any action you were doing. So, at this moment, would you like to think to start doing anything? This is this is not like an initiative of how we're all actually acting. This is whose train of thought is getting here first just for me to be able to process through.
How's the train?
So,
going?
okay.
It's
I'm
derailed.
going to look at the ring.
That's why I had you
because
roll to
seems
read.
to be causing the problem. And then I see Then I see the cleaver.
Leave it to
And I look
Cleaver.
up. It's like this whole motion. Oh.
That's what she's thinking.
Okay. So then Boss has an idea of what he's gonna do.
Okay.
Care to
So
enlighten
next-
us?
That'll
Sort of. It depends what you do, because Boz is going to.
This is again not to actually take any
Right.
big action.
He's gonna take a big action.
Okay. So you're preparing whatever your big action is. You're now, Helene, you're next, which you were going and actively saying you were intimidating Mazdamunde, or trying to. Now, in this context, yes, you have a cleaver. However, Maz is a paladin. There is a massive size difference, actually big enough that intimidation things do get a little wonky on it.
I am a third of his size, so I'm not very scary, but I am wielding a knife and I am glaring.
Hey.
It's just like,
African
You're
bull
creepy.
elephants are scared of ants. All right,
It's
that's
just
all I'm
fair.
saying.
That's fair. Maybe I do look like a little mouse.
And we decided last week that he's 7.5 feet, not 6.5.
Oh, okay.
Even bigger.
Yeah.
So,
just ridiculous.
I cannot say in good conscience that you can forcefully intimidate Maz to do anything. However,
do I intimidate him enough to look at me like, whoa, and just kind of shock him a
I
little
definitely
bit?
would see you as a threat.
Like,
Okay.
what?
and I will,
Hell,
and I will
child.
say, based off that, yes, especially, and I'm gonna say because you rolled in that one, I'm gonna give you I would impose a little bit of a
Sure.
disadvantage to anything. So yes,
Absolutely.
you are, there is a level of intimidation, and it's going to create a level of hesitancy for anything else you're going to do, positive or negative,
Okay.
because Helene, if anything, right now, is commanding your attention.
Yeah. She has the knife.
So. All right.
God.
So with that being said, and now we're all in a standard
It's a
spot
shame your
of
character
where to
ended
react,
like that.
I am now going to have
Party
everyone roll
dance.
initiative
All right.
to see what the sequence of events will now be.
This one did me dirty. Come on, Broncos.
That's like 2 tonight.
Is that another nat 20?
Yeah.
I guess that hand's coming off.
I got 21.
21,
26.
26.
11.
Lucky number 13.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So Helene,
This is a shit show.
Yes.
Because I
You
know
get-
what Helene's thought process is.
you get to act first. However, keep in mind now, what are you doing with the whole fact in mind that Eala is being held multiple feet above your head?
Okay.
She's
So
so.
he just lifted her up out of the chair here, correct?
He did that to begin with before you came in the room, and then when you brought out the thingy, he picked her up even further.
Well, then how would I have reached
Yeah,
your
so
hand?
I would say that he
He might
didn't
have
lift
picked you up to say hi and then kind of set you
yeah,
down.
no, he
Yeah.
picked me up to my
Okay,
feet,
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
picked, yeah,
okay.
picked up to the feet.
and then
Hands
now
down,
he's
long
like
reach.
holding me up, like
Yeah,
I wouldn't-
just wrapping them.
At the same time, I would say she's about level with Maz's head. Now, real quick though, go ahead and just roll me
you could
any
jump in.
dice and tell me even or odds. You want odds. Is it evens? So, she is dangling about head height
life.
head height of Maz. However, her cursed hand is the one that's hangling down.
Hangling.
Hangling
Yes.
down, dangling down, which means it's about an extra 1.5 feet closer to the ground towards you.
Okay.
So her hand currently at this moment is going to be approximately 5 feet above the ground.
Okay, but wait.
So you have to jump 2 feet to get
5
it.
feet?
5 feet off the ground total.
Yeah, you have to jump 2 feet to get it.
I was going to say, if you're only 7 foot tall and she's as tall as she is and she's leaning like this, that would only be like 3 foot off the ground.
Well, it's kind of a thing of the top of his head is where his height has.
Yeah.
He didn't pull her all the way up to the top of her head. He's not maxing it. It's kind of hey, pulled up. So she would be from there about a foot or so underneath his maximum height. From that point, I kind of imagined her sideways.
Okay.
So she's like this, which means her arm is dangling down.
Yes.
Which is why I determined about 5
Okay.
feet from the ground.
I was just confused because your arms supposedly are as wide as they are is how tall you are. So if I measured my arms, they're about 5.5
Mm-hmm.
foot 5.5 kind of a thing. So, like, if she's hanging like this, that's about half of her height, which would be, what did you say you were, 5.5 foot?
No, she's
5'4"?
5'2".
5'2", yes.
But if you cut that in half, then
That's
it's
2.5
only
foot.
3 feet.
That's
And
actually
if you
further
take
than
his
that.
7 minus 3, it would be 3 feet of difference.
It's
About
that's
the
math.
D&D.
I'm also kind
Yeah.
of giving it the fact that it's not just totally relaxed and straight. It's
She's
probably
kinda-
curled in like
Okay,
some
yeah,
extent.
okay,
so
okay.
yeah.
I was just trying to get a mental picture of what was going on, too.
Fair
so
enough.
I'm like,
First
how
she
is she
rubbed some mud on me,
5
now she
feet
wants
off
to
the
chop my
ground
arm.
here? Okay.
Does that make sense, though?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my movement to jump up on the chair first and then jump up on the table.
Which you are right there. This is going to. I will still make you roll an acrobatics check, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
acrobatics.
It's acrobatics.
So go ahead and roll me an acrobatics.
So I think that hand's coming off tonight.
Oh, did you get another one?
We might have,
Oh my god!
we might have to postpone date night.
Hey, real talk.
So-
You got to buy a lottery ticket after this session.
Okay, so
the
not
Powerball.
only do you jump on the chair and the table, but with that movement, it is so quick. I'm not going to allow anyone else to
I was-
react to this quick
I
movement.
was gonna have a third part of that before you made me roll. I was gonna jump from the chair to the table to swipe at her hand then.
Oh, God.
You are going to be able
Just-
to swipe at her hand with advantage after that nat 20 on the acrobatics.
Coming at me like fucking puss in boots.
We're going for 4.
Guys, I'm a
Kill me if you
ninja.
dare.
Well, neither of those are a 20, but that's decent. Is this an acrobatics? Is
No, this is an attack roll.
Oh,
I'm
That's
going
a-
to say, though, you would use your dex.
Dagger, probably?
However, this is a knife, not a dagger. Different use, so you do not add your proficiency bonus.
but I would just add my dexterity.
You would still add your dex, yes.
Okay. So that's a 16.
Well, that hits.
A 16 hits.
It hits.
Oh no.
So it's
my
an
AC is
improvised
14.
weapon, so it's just, but it's,
Oh, no.
I'm not necessarily rolling for damage. I'm just rolling
To cleave.
to cleave.
Given the circumstance and the setting, yes. We're just rolling to cleave.
Yeah.
I am going to say, and all of a sudden, one quick movement before anyone else can react. 1, 2. Shoo.
I am going.
also going to use my bonus action then to like grab a rag or a napkin or something and like wrap up the hand and tie it. Like This is-
There's not a rag or napkin, I would say, like, right there.
I just start snapping at one of the people.
Meanwhile,
I'll rip.
So-
Well, actually, interestingly enough, for all of you, as this happens, and obviously there's blood that comes out.
Oh, yeah.
It's dead. It's dead.
No,
blood.
there it is like a dark red. So like some of it looks black, but there's also hints of it that look fresh.
Okay.
And I scream bloody murder. And like you've seen him before, but like the dark tears just start falling. And well, she just alerted Lucian.
Yeah.
Okay, so my clothes are already ripped, so I'll just rip part of my dress and tie up the thing, and then I'll.
I'm going to say, as your bonus
Yeah.
action, you rip off part of your dress. That's your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so it's my turn now. Well, I just got my arm chopped off.
And you're
Just the
being
hand, just the wrist,
suspended.
Just the hand.
Yeah, well, it's probably about like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the size
It's
of
above
man's.
the wrist.
It's man's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
just
have a new man.
screaming, which I'm sorry, I'm right by your ear.
no, that's
And I am going, like, new clothing that just put on starts soaking in blood.
Just took a bath.
I am going to hold, with my other hand, grab it and try to hold it, but it just keeps bleeding.
As you're just screaming.
Yeah, and the tears, everything. Like, this is the most human Helene has probably seen her. Like, Maz has seen it. Boz is Boz.
Yep. All right. Anything else, or just screaming in pain with all of that?
Let's see if I pass out. I do not pass out.
Oh boy. All right. Maz.
Would it be his turn?
Oh, sorry. No, Boz. Yeah, right.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
what
Or no, I
He rolled an out, like,
No, I
he
got
has
a
like
Oh, no,
13.
no. It was Maz.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was Maz.
He
Yeah.
had 13 out of 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Got those numbers mixed
Maz,
up.
before you can do anything, Ninja Helene jumps up and swipes, and you see the hand plunk.
Be like, this
I
is for
see
Azure.
the hand plunk. I go, those thunderous farts. What the fuck, Helene? And I reach down and I grab the hand
No!
and I look at it for a sec. Does it still look serviceable? Like, how bad's this cut? I am proficient in medicine. I would be able to at least see, is there any hope of stitching this thing back on?
Usually you would
I'm
think
gonna have to edit all
probably
my
not,
drawings,
but
guys.
given
Given
Eala's
undead.
actual
Her
stitching
unique-
thing, roll me a medicine check.
I did this for you.
You did this for Azure. It's the hand that ripped his
Nope.
soul out.
No, you have no idea. You're like, ah. Now it's not like crushed or anything. Like it was a clean slice.
It was a very
Um,
clean hit.
Okay.
But in the moment, you don't know if it's serviceable or not.
Is the ring still doing the thing?
shock.
The crystallization of the hand is still present on the hand.
Oh, it's
Is
like
it
still.
moving?
It's
Is
not
it still
moving.
progressing?
No,
Okay.
it's not progressing. And even when you were looking at it, it wasn't continuously progressing, but it was still there.
It was like pulsing almost, like it would spread a little bit and then not, and then.
It only spread in
I,
2 instances.
Okay,
I like
okay.
sit you down on the table instead of holding you now, and I like try to focus you up, and I'm like,
I am like, I think my gown is like up, wrapped around my hand now, and I'm just holding it, and it's just bleeding through, and I'm like,
it's going to be
Okay, wait.
right. And I reach my hand out and I set it on the stump, and I will give you a cure wounds.
Well, try to put the hand back on.
you
Try to
put my
heal the
hand-
hand
Don't
back
put
together.
the hand.
I'm
You
thinking.
can say this as Helene.
No, I looked at the hand. I've definitely seen its growing crystals, and that's not a good thing. Even if I did get a fucking 1 on my medicine check. I wouldn't have reattached that, so no, I would have just tried to stop the bleeding. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
I mean,
burn
guys,
it first level.
I'm not opposed to her not having a hand, just so you know. It's not like one of those things like, you altered my character.
She can still have a hand. It could
She can
be
still
just
back on.
another man's.
Yes. Oh, God.
Man's 2.0. It's your hand that you just, animate.
Nope.
Oh, so you get like 9 HP.
I don't even know how much I lost with that.
I don't think you lost health necessarily. You just
You
lost
would
a
have lost
hand.
health, but for the purpose of this, there wasn't
For
any
the
point to
bit?
roll.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to
So-
I
damage
lost
you.
9 HP.
With 9,
Hey!
I rolled a 9.
Oh, that's perfect.
so it actually, the wound closes up completely.
Okay.
Ah.
And I'm
Alright.
so she's got a nub.
There's
I'm
now
just-
blood everywhere, but it's not continuing
Yeah,
to bleed.
I'm just sitting there, just like shaking, uncontrollably.
Okay.
All
In
right.
the 6 seconds that this all
Buzz.
happens in.
So he's reaching for the hand, then immediately his form changes to that of an ape as he takes and tries to pull the ring off the hand, which is really easy to do
and
because
we're
it's
gonna
not on.
rip the finger off.
So
I could have
you
just cut
go ahead
off
and roll me a
finger.
strength check.
Hold on.
I mean, yeah, that was an option.
But it was
Screw that, let's
spreading
go for the whole
down.
hand.
yeah. Hey, better safe than sorry.
Well, she was the one who pulled her hand away from me. Actually, you were the one who pulled her hand away from me.
Yeah, I pulled her whole body away from
It's a
you.
15.
15.
Yeah.
It does not go. It does not
Fucking
move.
Chucky doll over
And if anything, also like you're not kind of looking at it,
Quick,
but
put the dead hand on
you
ice.
don't just like feel the ring on there. Like there's this crystallization around the ring too now as well.
It has like formed itself to her hand.
It seems like it, yeah.
Okay.
But you're like pounding on it, and it feels like pounding on stone. And especially because of the crystallization, as you do it, you would take like 2 points of piercing damage as in your monkey form. As you
Monkey.
as it cuts into your hand as you're pounding the crystallization points. Although around it, if you kept doing, you might hear a few other like snaps and breaks. That
Ew.
was not.
As you break my hand.
It's okay. It's not attached anymore. You can't feel it.
That's what everyone else thinks.
For my bonus action, by the way, can I stand up, turn around on my heel, walk straight up to the only other staff member in this room, and go, "You saw nothing."
I'm waiting for Lucian. I'm just waiting for Lucian to come running in and just seeing like the blood in the hand and Eala like shaking to death. And
But
he's
I
like,
do need a woman's
Yeah.
left
So
hand.
yeah, you see that, and this poor guy's just like, and his face has gone totally white, lost every ounce of color.
he's peed himself.
No, but the dustpan and broom he had, he has dropped both of them.
Okay, is it my turn now? Are you done?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me
I'm done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna glare at that butler and speak my first words here in a while. Get Lucian. Now.
Roll me
Lucian,
intimidation.
Lucian just walks in. He's like, I heard the scream.
With the
Do
bloody
I get
cleaver in
advantage
hand.
seeing as I just
Oh.
chopped off this lady's
Oh yes.
hand?
Oh yes. You get major advantage.
We'll eventually get to you, Jaden.
Hi. It's me.
This was not as planned.
This was not the plan, I don't
Nope.
think. So that's a 22. 22.
He doesn't say anything except not, and rushes out, and you just hear, Lucian!
Then I'm gonna take the hand. Can I rip it out of his hand?
It's in my.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I
in
didn't
your
even.
hand
I didn't.
now. It's in your hand
Yeah,
now.
yeah, he's got it.
I'm working
Monkey
to
form.
take
Okay,
the
I'm
ring
just
off.
gonna like stick my hand out.
In this entire time, I can't see shit.
I can't speak.
It's all blurry.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh, gosh.
motioning. This is very ape-like. You can see
I'm
what
sure
I'm
the
doing.
healing-
I'm saying,
I'm
give
sure the
it to
healing
me.
You can
magic felt
speak
nice.
with your mouth because I
That's the
understand
only
everything you
thing
say.
that felt good. She is like collapsed into him, like shaking.
I wrap it in piece of my dress
Okay.
and just set it on the table for now,
Okay.
waiting for Lucian to come.
I guess we'll reattach my hand after we go get Jaden.
We might need to get you a new one.
We might need to get you a new hand. This one's pretty fucked, bud.
Just leave it off.
Does it
Okay.
work like that?
Is anyone else doing anything in this immediate moment?
I'm just
No.
crying.
I
And-
sat on the table next to the hand, like I'm guarding this thing.
No.
Nobody's touching this.
So
Okay.
have you heard of the ship of Theseus before?
So,
God, no.
you start monologuing about this, or storytelling about this,
The
as
ship
it's
of
only about like
Theseus.
10 more seconds before you hear this running, and you see Lucian, like, again, kind of out of breath from running. And he just gets there, like, really confused, and sees everything. You see his eyes go, and he's like, what the? And that's where we'll go ahead and end this session tonight.
Cliffhanger.
You did
So-
so good, Jaden. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Jaden.
So, I'm sorry,
buddy.
Jane, that we did not get to you. I was not expecting this to happen. Obviously, I was setting up for us to go
Shit.
get you, but we're almost out of time, and instead of rushing through this, because I did have something else planned, we'll get to that next week. So, thank you so much for watching,
Sorry.
everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. That went 180 degrees different than I was thinking, but that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
First the death, and now the first maiming.
Oh my
So-
God.
It's
Thanks
not
for-
permanent.
We can sew it back
Maybe.
on.
We can sew it back on
Maybe.
if the hand is
Maybe.
salvageable.
There's a lot of maybes in this.
Yeah. Have you ever
Uh,
tried to sew a living thing onto a dead thing? Probably not.
But
It's not a
it's
living
definitely
thing.
going to be a dead thing.
anywho, we hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.
Oh God.
We'll see you next time.
Bye guys.
Remember, we are to
To
die
die
for.
for.
Bye.
Oh God.